Good morning, my awesome friends and followers of this amazing YouTube channel and members. Thank you very much for becoming members. I do appreciate it. Yeah, we're trying to go in a direction where we throw out the truth. But I now know because of an email from YouTube that topics I discuss are not welcome by the internal YouTube team. So I'm going to try and keep this channel going forward without discussing gender, colour, race, BLM, LGBT, lockdowns, government officials, royal family, police forces. Bollocks, let's just ignore it. Anyway, listen. Thank you to those of you that tuned in last night for my live stream. I do appreciate it. I had over 800 people there watching my live stream, which is brilliant. Now, if I go back to the days when I was in the military and I went to Brecon, there is a classroom in Brecon, the theatre. It's an auditorium called the Falklands Hall. And it's got to the stage now where my live streams can fill the Falklands Hall. So I am on a high. So thank you for that. Hopefully today will be a good day. I'll check in on Gwen, whose father figure died yesterday, so keeping an eye on that. I did check my WhatsApp this morning actually, and I was looking at messages that I have received previously from Richard that's just passed away. And all the messages were all about fishing. Has your son got the right bait for this fishing? Has he got the right bait for that? He'll need this rod. Yeah, he'll need scales to weigh the fish if you want. I mean, everything was about my son. You know, I mean, that just shows you the guy he was. It's nice. Was nice. Yeah, and we are on the lead up to Christmas, which I think is fabulous. It is fabulous. The season of festive and joy, hence the tree. And if you look here, you'll see my old little doggy, little Zeus. I think it's a great thing. My intrusive thoughts were now thinking, should I get one with a picture of Richard in there? But that would be taking it too far, wouldn't it? Of course it would. Anyway, let's move on from that. So what else is happening? The Metropolitan Police in London are now investigating 5 or more suspects who allegedly helped Mohammed Al-Fayed carry out his sexual prowess towards his victims. Quite strange that the police can do that, can't they? We've got the best cyber teams in the world. We're part of Five Eyes. Still can't find Hillary Clinton's emails, how can they? With the Hunter Biden laptop. Wow. One of these days in the future, we are going to find out exactly what Tony Blair signed off in Northern Ireland for the Good Friday Agreement. We're going to find out what he gave the terrorists of Northern Ireland, which hindered British forces from there right the whole way through now in being prosecuted. And if it turns out that he's done something evil, when I die, I will hunt him in hell. Because that's probably where I'm going. No, I'm not. I'm going to heaven. But I'll send down someone to hunt them down. There we go. Shameful. And if you didn't know, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, we now have the highest. This is the highest the price of coffee beans have been in 50 years. The price of coffee beans has went through the roof, which is shocking. And the reason why it's went through the roof, it's got nothing to do with the packaging and coming from Brazil and coming from South America. It's got nothing to do with that. It's to do with greedy bastards that own coffee shops, like your Costas and what do you call that other one? I can't even remember the other one. Doesn't matter. Those coffee shops, because let's be honest, they charge it's now about £3.50 for a cup. In the main city, you're paying up to £3.50 to £5 for a large or a grande or a medium, or you're paying big money. They are ripping the public off. They really are. And because of the price of their beans, because of the price of their coffees, other coffee shops lift their prices up by about 20 or 30p a cup to try and compete with the big chains. Starbucks, that's the scumbags. Yep, so they're charging far too much. And if you go into Starbucks, which I have in the past, I had to meet someone there a while ago, They sell a bag of Starbucks coffee beans and it's about £8.50 just because it's got that shitty Starbucks sign on it. So because of those coffee shops and those big chains charging so much money, and because we're all dickheads, we're all idiots, we are like, oh, can I have I'll have a white Americano because white coffee matters. And I'll have a, what do you want? Go ahead, a latte and a latte. Okay, is that all? Would you like one of our buns? No, I fucking wouldn't want one of your buns. I've just asked for 2 drinks. Okay, what size? Oh, fuck. What's a grande? It's a large. It's not. That doesn't mean large though. Grande. It doesn't matter. Just a large is £3.75. A small is £2.20. A medium is £2.60. Fuck me. It doesn't really matter. Just I don't know. Can I write a check? They take the piss. I'm just saying they take the piss. Oh, and have you ever been to a coffee machine? A coffee machine? They have one at Ipswich Town Football Club, and I think it's the stickers all over it are Combat to Coffee. Nigel Seaman runs it. It's a nice charity. Not gonna wrong. They do good stuff. They do good stuff. Now, when I went to Ipswich Town Football Club and Nigel had his big van out and the lady was making it, she was making it for you. The coffee tasted beautiful. It was a lovely coffee. I thought, oh, it's nice coffee. But see that machine that he has in Ipswich Town Football Club? It tastes like piss. It's pissy, fucking shitty coffee. And it doesn't even come out in a Combat to Coffee cup. It comes out in a generic cup you get from fucking, what do you call that? Like Costco? No, like you ever been in, you buy those like 60 paper cups and they come and you pay about, well, it's like he's filled a machine full of shitty cups and it comes out and you burn your hand on it because it's too thin. It's shit. Nigel, if you're watching this, your coffee in that machine is shit. But the coffee you make in the van and elsewhere is stunning. You need to fix that machine. I mean, you're just robbing people. Anyway, let's move on from that. What else is happening? I wrote down here, anger has mounted. Anger is mounting with Labour civil servants. Yep. Because not only is the Prime Minister, sorry, that's a wrong wording. Not only is the Crime Minister destroying the country with his fake Chancellor, they're trying to promote net zero, aren't they? Net zero this, net zero this, net zero this. Prime Minister, the Vauxhall factory in Luton that produces electric vehicles has had to close because the pressure you have put on us to promote and put out these vehicles doesn't matter because no one's lining up to buy our vehicles. So because no one's lining up to buy it and we're constantly paying wages out and paying rent out, we're not bringing in money to look after the factory, we have to close. Well done, Prime Minister. Well, they're pushing out net zero, but you know how they're doing it? This will make you piss your pants. They're forcing net zero on the public, but the politicians are raking up millions and millions of air miles going around the world promoting net zero. I mean, fucking hell. How is that not hypocrisy at the That's a bit like that ginger prick Prince Harry, where he's like, online safety, we need to look after the children. We need to look after our children. Hi Harry, how's your children? I don't know, haven't seen them in 7 weeks. Oh, okay. That makes sense, doesn't it? Dad of the year. Let's give him another award. Oh God. No offence, that's blasphemy. Blasphemy! There's another thing. Listen to this nonsense. A Labour MP wants to bring in blasphemy laws so that the public can never ever criticise prophets. We're not allowed to criticise the prophets, and if we criticise prophets, he wants to bring in a law where members of the public are punished. I mean, what is this? Are we turning the UK into Sharia law territory? Next thing you know, we'll have people being stoned in the street. Wow. This is why religions should never mix. Whether you like it or not, religions should never come together because they are all demented in their own way of thinking. And I don't think religion should ever be brought in to politics. But we're having these MPs bringing them in. Bollocks to religion. That's what I say to it. Yeah. It's shocking the way it's happened. Well, listen, if you've got a few pounds in a bank and you want to get rid of it, here's what to do. Judy Garland, remember her shoes? Click, click. The Wizard of Oz. Her ruby shoes are going in auction and they're going to fetch, allegedly, over £2 million. By a knobhead that's got more money, who should have his money taken off him. If you've got £2 million to throw at a pair of shitty shoes from a movie to put on display to never touch, then you've got enough money to at least go around where you live and house people that are broken for Christmas. Come on. If you're going to throw £2 million at a pair of shoes, why not pay for a church this year to hold a banquet for the homeless and pay for their Christmas dinners? Do something nice with your money if you can afford to throw that shit down the toilet. Doesn't make sense. Does it? Okay, last one I'm going to mention is Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor, he was found guilty in sexual abuse of a woman. Now, I know there's a lot of his fans out there. A lot of his fans out there are going, it's a lie. She wanted his money. It's a lie. She stained his character. She's lying. She stained his character. Doctors proved that she was abused with the marks on her and what had happened to her. He was found guilty. So what's happened is this. So far, Tesco's have removed the Irish Stout and Proper 12 whiskey from its stores. They will not sell it in the UK anymore. They will not promote him. And as well as that, Wetherspoon's chain have removed Proper 12 whiskey and the Irish Stout, which is connected to him. People say he's going to lose millions. He's going to lose money that he could get in the future, but he's already worth over £500 million. I don't think he cares. And to be honest, what he's allegedly done is horrific. And I don't blame chains and supermarkets from distancing themselves from him. It's one of those things, unfortunately. Doesn't matter how big a superstar you are, if you cross the line, the public says no, and we cancel people. Well, listen, I'm going to shoot on before I go. I'm going to shoot on and do some chores around the house, actually. But before I go, thank you to every one of you who has taken the time on the lead on the run up to Christmas. Quite a few of you have purchased this on Amazon. First into Singing. It is about to break into Amazon's top 100 bestsellers. I cannot believe this book has been out for 9 years. 9 years, and it's about to break into Amazon's top 100 bestsellers. I've had it down to number 4 on Amazon's bestsellers list, but it's never been a bestseller. And you know what? I don't care. I don't publicly... I do all the promoting. Do you know who promotes this? Me and you on YouTube. I don't pay agents. It's a waste of money. Do it yourself. But thank you anyway. And if you have read it, please leave a review. And one last thing before I go. I want to thank every one of you who last night took the time to not only watch my live stream, but who went across to a YouTube channel called Grumpy Sapper. Grumpy Sapper. He has been struggling for months to get his channel towards 1,000 subscribers. And last night he jumped a few hundred subscribers. And he's sitting at the minute with over 900 subscribers on his channel. I can't believe we got him to there through the goodness and support of you people that watch my channel. So thank you for that. I do appreciate it. And I'm going to do it again this morning. I'm going to put a link pinned. I'm going to pin a link in the comment section of this video for the general election petition. Hopefully today we can get it to hit 3 million. But I need your help to do it. I need your help to share the petition. Because if we want a vote of no confidence in that lunatic which is running our nation, then we need to sign it. So thank you very much for your support, people. Have a wonderful day and stay safe.